While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Keira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Keira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome back. I am, of course, your host, Mr. Fox Crimson, continuing off from last episode where the game decided to crash on me during this sequence. So we're going to bang out this sequence. I hope you are well here for the live stream. If you're here post-live stream and watching this on YouTube, I appreciate your time. Thank you. So let's get caught up on this. I am, of course, going to loot every single herb like we did last time. Because, you know, reasons. Ooh, Optima Matter. No. I did mention I was going to talk to the Baron. But inquiring minds want to know what's in the sewer. A long way down. You know there's something in that water. Interesting. Is that something I can't do until later? It might be. Oh, hey. I will take potions all day. Devil's puffball. Up. Break diagram we already had. That's what was grayed out. And that's barely all it was in here. Okay. There we go. So we just happen to have some lucky pickups. Oh, hey, another one. Stones. Now we'll talk to the Baron. Hello, is this the other side? Maybe not. Maybe so. There's a reason for this place, I don't know what. Has to be. Alright. Do. There's the ladder. Now we're going to talk to the Baron and finish that sequence. That was a nice little, Alright, we're going to save again because I'm tired of having things break. So let's go talk to our friend the Baron.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Poor guy.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
Yes.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
she's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
You gotta come to terms with it, dude.
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose.
Poor guy.
Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Huh.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
She fits in fine with the boys.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
'Cause you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
It's called being old.
A
Egret.
woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What's the problem, dude?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman.
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
And this is a neat little race. If you know what you're doing, you can, well, you'll see. I kind of did it last night on my last cast. I skirted the racetrack a bit. You can't do it in certain areas, but you definitely want to do it here.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man's up! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Shortcut. See? Oh my god.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
See, if the horse didn't balk like it did, I would have had no issues, no worries, no concern.
Aha!
You're wind, not woman.
It's
Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
a pretty black horse.
What?
Another chance to win.
Damn.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Yep.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Alright. Off we go.
So long.
So in his case, the problem he's having is that his wife is still missing. I found Tamara. That's a weight off his shoulders. She's not coming back because she hates her dad. But the interesting thing is, excuse me, Anna's been taken, supposedly, taken by a fiend of some kind, a monster, some mob. I believe it's a fiend. That's gonna suck. But what are you gonna do, right? Yeah.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
I do actually need some better armor. Kill for this, but I need to find the other bits. I'm almost tempted to go hunt the woven armor. We're level what? 8? Yeah. Light chest armor. More armor than what we have now. Loses some resistances, but gains a lot more bludgeoning and slashing damage resistance. Don't got the bits and bobs for it. Maybe we do. Hang on. Requires what? Linen cured leather. Okay. No thread. Of course not. God darn it. No cotton, no thread. Darn it. Well, I was hoping to get a new pair of, a new set of armor, unfortunately, but you don't have thread. What armor doesn't carry thread? Apparently this one. Excuse me? I thought you said you didn't have any thread. You just let me buy all. Weird. Okay, must have been a glitch. Let's see if this armor was worth it.
So long.
Alright, inventory. So it's more armor, still light. Coin sign boost, resistance to bludgeoning. Up, slashing down, resistance to burning. Well, it's ugly. I've seen uglier. Functional. We'll be okay, I guess. I'll deal. Oh, really need to get my Witcher gear. You know, let's be completely honest with you. All this stuff is higher than my level is. Cat school gear upgrade, Griffin school gear, Griffin school upgrade. Hat. This is Novigrad, so it's telling me, except for this stuff. Okay.
Don't object to your wife.
We'll have to hunt the wolf and stuff down if I can find it. Down the line. I have the enhanced woven piece, the chest plate I happen to find on pure luck. We know. All right. I'm going to take a small detour, and instead of this, we'll return to Kira. Because there is a quest item needed for the secondary quest if you want to move along the way. For Mid-Cops Northeast. Let's quick travel look. Mid-Cops. And from here, we'll just run hard northeast. This way, past the log, past the fool's parsley, or whatever that was, probably hand fiber, han fiber, what do you want to call it. Some wolfsbane, can never go wrong with wolfsbane.
The rats. Did with them.
She's having a discussion.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
Interesting.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Why'd you want the lamp anyways?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Oh, why?
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Interesting.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Nervous damage.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Let's see if she has anything for sale. Holy. It's a respec. Look at all these. What is all this? Whoa. Greater stones. They're expensive. Lesser rune stone to make the basics. Okay. That's a Stribog. That's a Perun. That's a Veles. This is Savag. I bet you she was all the way. Ooh, books. Page for Draconid oil? Got it. Page for Cursed oil? Got it. Page for Black Blood? Got it. Short lore? Absolutely. I've read that. Larger Sorceress's book. Junction of the Spears. Travel Between Worlds. Okay. And she's got. She may have all the other potions and items I need to complete some of my things. Wow. Okay. Greater Glyph of Yrden, that's not cheap. Still cheaper than buying the Greater Ruins themselves. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Man, she will buy a ton of that. Okay. Alchemy. Bombs. Devil's Puffball. Another bomb off my list. Another curse oil off my list. Another potion off my list. Drowner Tongue. Does she have Drowner Tongues? Probably not. Green mold. That's hilarious. No, she has no monster bits. No monster bits and bobs. All right. So alchemy. If I want to keep going with alchemy, I need a Mahakan spirit for that. Cherry cordial. All right. Decoctions. These are all the crazy decoctions that require the mutagens. You get some awesome powers, but oils. Wolf's liver, probably not. Ergot seeds, probably not. Ikamara hide, probably not. Allspice. Well, she's got allspice. Ikamara seeds. Let's see. I think allspice was expensive though. Oh, look, there they are. Ergot seeds. I can make a decoction. Wraith decoction, right? Noon Wraith. You know, we can do that. Draconid oil. Enhanced Elementia. Cool. A vampire requires 2 call water, 3 genitalia petals, and 4 arenaria. Okay. Oh, come on. Y'all thinking it. Is that enough to do it? Well, Hangman's Venom. Yeah, Ducal water is not going to be cheap. Arania Eye. Beast oil requires wolf's liver, and this requires Ducal water. Powder pearl, Lusset glyph, 5th essence, Ducal water. I need 3 of them and 105 ducats. Ducats cash monies I don't have. We probably sell these lesser stones. We pick them up enough. Okay. Ducal water. Vampire oil's done. The last thing I need for beast oil is wolf's liver. We just kill a couple of wolves. Killer whale requires drowner tongue, so we gotta kill some drowners. Awesome. No arguments there.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
I managed to. But while on the island, I did sense something strange. How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serag, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded.
So it wasn't that long ago.
Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
This lamp is actually useful. It's almost not nearly as useful as the invisible door finder.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Hey, look, 2 ways.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
2-way.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Our mage is supposed to be like eternally beautiful. She looks like she's got some age hiding under her spell, defenses, magic, whatever you call it. Alright, quest line. I think we'll finish this quest line just to get the side quest out of the way. Alright, I have to sneeze. Ugh, excuse me, thank goodness for mutes. Alright, Fyke Island is all the way down here. No, we do know. By the way, I'm just gonna fast travel it, dude. Alright, fastest way to go will be back to Midcops. Southwest. And not run into trees. I thought that statue was damaged. Alright. To Fyke Isle we do go.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Damn it.
Ghouls. Just like the bell. Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. These people basically set up to live in a swamp. If you think about it. Bye. Bye, black sheep. Have you any ghosts? Oh, good. Water hags. Glorious.
Let's try Kira's lamp. Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
No, they did not.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse. Head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now. Sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Dang.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it. And the daughter. To the top!
That's pretty terrible, guys.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Sure, let's go to the sketchy basement. Oh my god, it's a lot of pure silver. Ducal water, of course. Chest of some kind. Pot.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good.
Yeah.
Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Yeah.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
They do.
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Something seems to be wrong with rats, or at least from what that guy was saying.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
That's a problem. No items for me to pick up. No books to read, nothing. Weird.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it?
Huh.
Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Well. Looks like this place is haunted. Like real bad by something really hostile. Some little bits and bobs, no argument there. Always use the crafting recipes, the crafting items. Ooh, I've been to coffee. I feel like I'm in the Scooby-Doo mystery or something. Hey, Mrs. BBB, you want to go live in a tower? With
Where are you?
you and I?
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
You've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Okay.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
It's a door. Oh, come on, we
Looks
Lady,
like a
Lord and Lady
laboratory.
Crimson.
Pretty well equipped, too.
Alexander's log. Day 346 never liked rats, not because of their tails, but rather on account of their lately disturbing intelligence. Always listening when a man believes he's talking only to himself, and what's worse, they understand. Got myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn off ear. First, I was overcome by panic. Was this the first manifestation of my illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain, and we may just like to be listened to. I placed the rat in a separate cage. The tower will comfort to play a part in the test. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. So speaking of company, I don't have any except for the rat. Can't hope for better. Mr. Rat avoids the lab and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear as well. At first, I thought he feared a mortal scandal, which would be risible in the extreme. But he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. Peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. My rat died. I found him curled up in his cage, and I suspected he'd become infected on accident, but during the autopsy, I did not uncover any signs of illness. Perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained. Something which I admit irritates the scholar in me, but as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. So what was he experimenting on here?
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
I hate to say it, but he's not wrong. Annabelle. That's not a good sound.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
True. Where is the mage?
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know.
Huh.
They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
What happened?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in.
Okay, so how'd you die?
He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it.
Caused it.
They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid.
The Catriona plague was
So
terrifying.
horribly afraid.
In this world, it was devastating.
And
The
then I
Black
heard
Plague.
him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere.
Oh, God.
Dozens. Hundreds. And couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
Oh, that's awful.
Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
That's true.
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle.
Tell me about Graham.
Your beloved. Who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Interesting.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous.
Yep.
And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
These said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Oh, Wraith. I'll pass that noise.
Show me what he's got. Gotta catch them.
Iridium was a good call. Don't fall down.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
Glorious.
And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Interesting.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie! Millie, what's with ye?
I don't know. So burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Some of these guys, I think some of these guys picked up the Catrionic plague and then the pest that killed them. Because she's a plague maiden. Yeah, if I remember right, the Catriona plague from the story lore when we played this before is bad juju. Like, bad enough to wipe out a whole civilization. Bad. Like I said, Black Death. Ooh, I like oil.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Huh.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Waist clear, lads. Adam!
That's pretty awful. Alright, where is this boy? He is north of here. So we'll go north and get the boat. Northwest around. Do we have some? A lot. I think those are drowners. Oh yeah, they definitely are. Alright, fiends. Okay, even better.
Die.
There we go. Always get away from rot fiends. You can't do that. Thank you, game. I'm totally okay with not being able to do that right now.
That stench.
Squish. Drowners. In the water. This raggedy boat. They did. They really do, doesn't it? That horrible sound effect is yuck. Oh, it's Buckthorn, or I think it's Buckthorn. Oh, what? Huh, Drowner. Does sound like someone just gave up their lunch or science. Although it's definitely more noticeable than the old guys. Open that door.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
You did love her, didn't you?
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
So what happened at Fike?
What happened on Fike Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone.
Oh,
Annabelle,
God.
they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It broke her.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fike Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
Maybe.
Due to the poison. Because of them.
It wasn't poison, dude.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean...
Oh, God.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Not your fault, dude. You didn't know.
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
She turns into a pesto. You spread that on some bread. It's really tasty. Italian herbs. No, I'm kidding. The joke was just sitting there forever.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
God, she hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, she did.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
Well?
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Yes.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
And the game just crashed again. Okay, I'm getting that. That's weird. I've got no mods for any of this. We're an hour in, and the game decided to...
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
I am not
Ciri had
happy
never
about that.
reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had.
Oh my god.
I don't want to see no one.
I gotta do this whole sequence again.
Just leave me be.
Alright, well, we're gonna skip through a lot of it. Because I want to just get right where we were. So get ready for a bit.
You're deaf, damn it. Who are you?
I'm a witch.
What of it?
I've been to...
What do you want of me?
Wanted...
Annabelle.
Did you...
Oh, of course.
Did you...
Oh,
Not happy about this
What?
crashing stuff.
For
It's not an old
They
game.
force you to...
No, First, then...
Mage wanted... Spoke to her. It's not...
God, I didn't...
If you'd stay...
I take death.
Wrong on that.
Okay, here we go again.
Annabelle need... Yeah. More than...
She's so...
A curse.
Just as...
If you...
I told...
It's dangerous.
Of course.
Okay, that's where we left off. Let's see what crashes.
Nothing.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Here we are. Tower.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. Been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
That's them all the dead.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Yes, they are.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Huh. We did see that lit up, didn't we? Interesting. Move it, Billy. Oh, she's a pesta. It's a bringer of disease. So I'll think about that. How's this curse gonna break? I don't really remember.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned.
Oh, God.
Remember?
Annabelle, I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Well, talk about getting your tongue on. She's a bringer of disease.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Eesh. Kind of a terrible way to do it, though. I mean, if you think about it. I mean, I lifted the curse, but it took a life of another man. The island's no longer got the death trap on it, which means no more future deaths from other people, you know?
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Wow. Bearable sword, enhanced dancing star. Ah, upgraded dancing star. So this guy left peasants up here in the cages. They died up here, starved to death. Thirst got them. What a bad man. Are there any more notes? No. That's already searched out. Okay. There was something else over here. Experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are at fault. Lies and shoddy, infallible research material. Basically, he's a jerk. This guy was a bad mage studying the Caprionic Plague. Well, this place is no longer cursed, so... there is that. Still, imagine waking up and not being able to move or do anything or scream. Rats start devouring you to the point where they kill you, they consume you, and you die. That's horrible. What an absolute terrifying way to go. That's the basement, I think. I couldn't even imagine. Ugh. Where's the waypoint from here? Other way, behind me, south. And we teleport to mid-cops, and we turn this quest into Giro. Plenty of things out here to still explore, question mark wise, but once I do this quest, I want to turn it in for the night, because it is just about midnight for me and my time. Bit of a shorter stream, but I did start a little later. I do have a character upgrade. Let's increase melt armor. Knocks down armor up to 45%. Up to you. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do hard magic on this next set. So when I get the slot unlocked, we'll put a blue mutagen in it for the buff.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Yes, it is.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell.
They do badly on
Can't
materials.
help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
Now, I believe this is a very important... Excuse me. I believe this would have been a very important part of the quest line that they cut out for Yorveth. Yorveth had a whole major quest chain to do, and it started from this point here, and they cut him out of the game.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Errand boy Geralt.
A word with you, the Pella. Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must.
Hi,
A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil, the Pella needs.
Okay.
Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Okay.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the Circle of Stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Huh. of the Forefathers Eve quest. Alright, I am going to head to town. And that's where I want to call it for the night. Mid-Cops is a good point, because I will be able to run to Mid-Cops from here to the southwest. Repair my gear, because Mrs. BBB is right. I'm kind of like pantsless over here, or at least I got some hot red pants because they're damaged. My gear's taking a lot of wear and tear on this playthrough, probably because I'm getting hit so much. So we'll go to town. We'll fix up my stuff. I know they could have done with a lot of that quest and kept the Orviths. I agree. I don't know why. There must have been something or other to have caused Project Red to pull it, which is too bad. Waste of their time by not keeping it, in my opinion.
You ain't safe unless you got a...
Need something crafted.
Alright, now I just need you to buy this junk I'm carrying. Okay. And now we need to dismantle, upgrade, repair. A little broke again, that's fine. Nothing else for me to do at the moment.
So long.
Geralt sounds so defeated, doesn't he? So long.
An amulet, a bazaar.
What else you have on?
Corpse teeth and...
Sorry, necklace. I was looking to see if he had wolf liver, because you never know who's got what. He doesn't have a diddly squat. All right.
So long.
I'm gonna save here, and we'll continue on these quests afterward. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. It was fun, a quick little one, not to quest out, handle some more of the stuff with Ciri and the Baron, and we'll see what happens next time. If you did like the stream, or you want to see more content, check out the rest of the channel. Like, leave a comment, subscribe for notifications, join us on Discord, and follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Did you enjoy today's content? Please hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe for notifications, and while you're waiting for more content, please check out the rest of my videos on my channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Have a good one.